Courtside here with Coach Lyles. Last time out, they held you to your season low in points, threes, and field goal percentage at 33%. What was your message for the team coming into this game?
We just had to play our game, make sure we got ball movement, good catches. But last time they did a really good job slowing us down. We have 20 turnovers against them, so that was a big emphasis for this game, is taking care of the ball and making sure that we're getting more possessions than we did last game.
Lots of great defense today, a lot of opportunity for transition buckets. What do you think about your team's opportunity to get on the break and score points down at the other end?
Yeah, we're just trying to make plays and make sure we keep them off the boards. They have some really good rebounders, so we want to make sure we can get that rebound and then go on the other end.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, Coach Lyles. We're going to send it back over to the table with JV.
Thank you, Ty. We've got a full halftime report coming your way from Fort Myers. Eddie, let's hear from Dolly.
Courtside here with Dolly Cairns. Last time out, it was a 10-point margin of victory. Tonight, 34-point difference. What was the mindset you had coming into tonight's game?
Yeah, we know what we need to do. We need to get the job done. We knew ASUN25 gave us a tough game our first time around, but it's March. Now we're ready to play. It's tournament time, so we were locked in for this one.
Tonight you had 15 points, 2 3-pointers, but there was a lot of Eagles in the scoring column. What do you think about y'all's unselfish play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, everybody shares the ball. That's what FGCU basketball is about. Yeah, it's good to carry this momentum, and we're looking to bring it back again on Tuesday.
As you mentioned, another game on Tuesday. It's a win-or-go-home game here at Alico. What is the difference about playing in Alico here in March with a chance to go home and continue to go on in the tournament?
It's awesome. The energy is unmatched. We love our fans. They all support us. They've been supporting us all season long, so it's a great atmosphere, and we're thankful to be playing at home.
Awesome, Dolly. Thank you for your time. Congrats on the win, and we'll send it back over to the table with JV and Jay Horton.
Thank you, Ty. Great stuff from member of our team, Ty Maranzano.
Courtside here with Coach Lyles. There was 8 players in the scoring column. How important is it to have multiple options in a championship game?
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job. Credit to UCA for coming out. In their second half, they did a really good job guarding us, and so we just had a lot of people step up, and it was a team effort, and I'm just excited for them.
There's a lot of steals and a lot of fouls, so a very physical game. How does this prepare you for the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean, the NCAA tournament is a different beast, so we just got to get ready, get everybody healthy, and then hopefully we can do something special there.
Now, you've been involved in the program since 2008. You spent so much time here in Alico. What does it mean to win your first conference championship as a head coach?
It just means a lot for the girls. I'm just happy for them. They've been through a lot, and seeing them celebrate is what it's all about. So just happy for them.
Excellent job, Coach Lyles. Go enjoy it with your team, and good luck the rest of the tournament. We're going to send it back over to the table with Tom James.
Ty, especially the Eagles. Let's check in with Ty for our post-game interview.
Courtside here with Lauren Taylor. Lauren, they played y'all the toughest in the conference regular season. Y'all won that game by only 3 points. After the first quarter tonight, it was 20-7. Describe this team's trust in one another and y'all's composure to play tough in these games.
Like we've been saying all year, every team is going to compete as hard as they can against FGCU. So we just need to do what we needed to do. We let them throw the first punch. We had to get them back. So we just stayed composed. We listened to trust each other and trusted Coach Lyles and got the job done.
Awesome. Now this is your 10th double-double of the season, 3rd in 3 games against EKU. What is it about your game that elevates against the Colonels?
I'm just super competitive. I mean, if anybody's going to come out there and throw a punch, I got to throw one back. And whether I get knocked down or not, I'm going to keep fighting, I'm telling you.
And now you're a 5th-year transfer. This is your first year playing in Southwest Florida. I'm sure you imagine a trip to the tournament finals. What does it mean knowing that you're going to play for a trophy in just 4 days?
I think what means the most to me is the fact that I can continue the legacy here. I didn't come in to just be another player on the team. I came in to win a championship, and we now have a chance. So we're just going to keep working hard this week, and then we'll see you guys Saturday.
Lauren, thank you for your time, and good luck in the championship game on Saturday. We'll see you then. We'll send it back over to the table with John Vitas.
Thank you, Ty. Great stuff from Lauren Taylor. Final 5 minutes of the ASUN semifinals as we look back at the injury from Freihoffer. Went down there beyond the arc, and for an update on her, let's check in with Ty.
Thanks, John. Earlier in the 4th quarter, we saw Liz Freihoffer go down with an injury at the offensive end. The training staff told me that when she was cutting towards the hoop, she injured her ankle, getting it twisted. They took her back to the medical bench behind the bleachers. At that point, the doctor for the tournament did come down and determined she was good to play the rest of the ball game, as we did see her enter about halfway through that 4th quarter. John, back over to you.
Thank you, Ty. There she is, back on the court. Freihoffer returning. You and for more on the Colonels, here's our man, Ty Maranzano.
Thanks, John. I was able to talk to Coach Todd coming out of the locker room at halftime. He said he wants his Colonels to stay locked in like they were in that first quarter. Don't play emotionally too high or too low based off the Eagles' play. Just stay consistent. You know the Eagles is a tough program, and they played them well in the loss to Richmond. In this half, he wants better ball and player movement. They got away from that in the second quarter, and to succeed, they need to move the rock in this second half. John, back over to you.
Good stuff from Coach Todd and J-Webb. That's exactly what you said, but right before the start of the third quarter, it's about emotions here to tie.
Of course, I hear with Coach Lyles. 3 for 17 to start that first quarter. You go on a 10-point run within the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. Game's tied up now. What was the message after that first quarter?
Just to stay calm, dig in deep. They came out, they hit a couple shots, which we didn't get frazzled. We just got to stick to the game plan, keep our defensive intensity, and make some plays.
You held them to 7 points this quarter. The crowd really got into this one. How important is it to get the Alico crowd into a semifinal matchup?
Yeah, I mean, it's conference tournament, and we're going to have to rely on our defense, especially with our shots not fouling. But I have a lot of faith in this team, and we'll see what we can do this second half.
Thank you, Coach Lyles. JV, back over to you.
Thank you, Ty. Coach Lyles with some good words there before the break. Well, we invite you to stay tuned. Plenty coming on.
Up by 8. Ty is with Brittany Young.
Courtside here with Coach from APSU. This was a very physical first half, over 20 fouls combined. How do you continue to play tough defense and getting them off their shots without fouling?
I think that's a great question. That's the question of the night. We definitely want to defend without fouling. I think on both sides, we've got several key players to this game having 2 or more fouls. Again, we'll tell our ladies our identity is to be aggressive and physical. We want to do that. We want to make sure we keep hands off and that we just put ourselves in the best defensive position as possible.
This is your third matchup since February 12th. This is your first half leading in these matchups. How do you continue playing with momentum and bring that into the second half?
I think for us, it's about staying out of foul trouble. We understand in our first 2 games against West Georgia, who's a very well-coached and disciplined team, we didn't play Austin Peay State University women's basketball. Our goal is to do that. I think we did that to a certain extent in the first half. We've got to come out and finish strong for 20 more minutes.
Thank you for your time, Coach Young. Good luck this second half. Now back over to the table with AJ.
All right, appreciate that as we head to the half. 29-21 our score. Austin Peay looking to move on to play FGCU in the quarters for the 3rd straight year.
A message.
Ty Maranzotto is on the sideline. Ty.
Courtside here with the Navia Shields. The ASUN 6th person of the year coming off the bench. You had 12 tonight, including 2 threes. What do you think about your play tonight?
I felt like I just let the game come to me and not try to force anything and make sure that I get the shot that I wanted to.
You held them to 30% shooting tonight. Out of the first 2 matchups, they got the win. How satisfying is it to get a win tonight, also playing tough defense without letting them get a shot they want?
The focus in practice was really just guarding the ball, making sure we up on them, pressuring them, making them take tough shots. We just made sure that we were playing team defense. We kind of struggled with that in the first 2 games, but coming out, we just wanted to pick up the pressure and make sure we played together as a team.
Final question for you, Navia. So coming up, you were a freshman and you were able to get the win today, beating West Georgia for the first time in program history. Last year was a semifinal loss against FGCU. I don't know if you saw it on TV, but this year you're going to be a part of the team, hopefully trying to break that. What do you think about playing a tough FGCU team here in Alico?
I definitely think it's going to be tough. Coming in the game, we just got to stay focused. A big thing we was also talking about in practice was our mentality. So just coming in the game ready to fight and try to get a win.
Awesome. Congrats on the win. Thank you for your time. I want to send it back over to the table with AJ.
An awesome opportunity for Austin Peay tomorrow. Navia, Ty, appreciate that conversation. Nice win for Austin Peay today.